G'day! YouTube! Dean Guitars! You know, it's a funny thing. The whole lawsuit happened with Gibson and they stopped advertising and making their classic V's and Z's for a while. Then the whole suit was settled and they had to pay $1 apparently to Gibson. And then they start bringing out more V's, bringing back their V's and bringing some new ones with a classic shape and their new Vengeance ones. And apparently that was appealed with the $1 thing. And I don't know what the end result is, but again, Dean Guitars have taken their classic V shape and Z's off their websites, even though they made some new ones fairly recently. Like the blue and black fade 79Vs and the red and black fade 79Vs. But it's not on there anymore. And, you know, these classic 79Vs aren't on there anymore. But there's a couple of guitar shops in Australia that have a few classic Dean Vs available. And, you know, I've got the black gloss one, 79 Dean V. Amazing guitar. I mean, I've got the one with the Floyd, the Dean Select, a much more expensive V Dean guitar. Select bloody whatever it is. I can't remember. Trans Brasilia. Anyways, like 2.5 times the price of these ones. But, you know, I've got plenty of guitars with Floyds on. The thing is with Dean, though, the 79Vs, it comes with the crappy Dean... Sorry, not Dean. It comes with the crappy Floyd Special. And they really suck. As I've showed you guys on past videos where it threads... You're like trying to tighten the bloody nut in there and it threads the metal and it goes to shit and you have to get replacement parts. With the 1000 series, you don't have that problem. This has the 1000 series, it's all good. I've had a 79 ML with the special Floyd, same problem. The Dean from Hell has the special Floyd and the Dime Slum has a special Floyd. Both of them I've had to replace parts. So at least with the 79, you know, Tune-o-matic bridge style V's by Dean, you don't have to worry about shit. It's like fairly budget range guitar. What, $1,000 Australian, which is what, $600, $650 US. And you don't have to worry about the crappy Floyd that comes with it. I mean, these are perfect. I wanted a couple more guitars where I don't have to worry about Floyds. Just restring it and go. No fucking around. I love Floyds, but I also love a few guitars where I can string it and go. And this suits the bill, man. I think it's trans cherry. Don't assume it's gender. I'm just saying, it's a she. Anyways, I'm just here to say, I mean, these are import Deans, of course. This one's made in India. What about the black one? India. What about the much more expensive one? Indonesia. But you know what? This one I got imported from Croatia. But it's made in Indonesia. Because these are pretty hard to find. It's a Dean Select V. Cost me at least $2,500. I think with postage about $3,000 Australian, AUD. And you know what? It's a great guitar, but there's some issues. Sharp frets. They need filing down. There's a couple of dead frets on here. I think there's a couple of frets here where it's a little bit too high. And no matter how I try to adjust the truss rod and adjust the settings, I can't really get rid of it. Very sharp bloody nut lock. cut my hands on the buggy frets, cut my hands on the nutlock. I mean, it's a pretty good guitar, but a couple of frets that I think are a little bit too high, and the sharp edges. But every Dean 79, which is a more budget-friendly guitar, never had an issue. Got the Trans Cherry, nice smooth fucking frets, no issues. Low action, no buzz, plays great. Same with the Gloss Black one. No buzz, low action, plays great. Frets, no sharp edges. I had a 79 ML with the tobacco sunburst that my mate Sean broke when he was drunk and fell on the neck and snapped it. That one too, played so great, no sharp fucking frets, played amazing. You know, it's got these Dean, DMZ humbuckers, but I've done a video in the past where I've compared them to the Dimebucker SH13 and they sound just as good. So these are really good budget guitars, man. They play amazing. How is it that this guitar that's like almost a third of the price is better than a Select? I don't know. At least in my experience anyway. I mean, I love this guitar, man, but it has some issues that all the 79s I've ever fucking bought doesn't have. Apparently it's mahogany top, mahogany body, mahogany neck, Indian rosewood fretboard. What else you have to know? Grover tuners, pretty stock standard shit, isn't it? Scale length 24 3/4, standard. Have I mentioned everything? 22 jumbo frets. Speed gold knobs, man. Same with the Ibanez. The DMT time capsules. Great pickups. There's nothing else to know, man. Let's just fucking plug it in. Hey? Hey? On this one, I've spent so much time setting it up. I can set up guitars. Most of my guitars play fantastic. Can this one do the same? I know there's some dead notes somewhere. I can't remember where, but... There you go. It's the 17th fret. Dies. There you go. It's the 17th. 18th is alright. But the 17th and the 19th. shit. Drunken riffs. Of course it's gonna sound shit. Sorry about that. It's my fucking day off. And I'm enjoying a few cans. Started my 2-week holidays, actually. No matter how I adjust it, within reason, it doesn't get rid of the dead notes with that big bend. The action is fairly low. I have to have extremely high action to get rid of that. And it's unplayable. I've got a guy to fucking set up professionally, and I must say, he fucking sucked. The action was so high, it was unplayable. So I had to fucking lower that fucker. And it plays much better, but it's just 2 notes. 17, and what was it, 19? And it's fucked. Everything else plays great. But I'm just saying, sometimes you can get a cheaper guitar, and it's better. Plays better. So don't knock the Dean 79s. That's all I'm saying. I have 3 of them. Well, I got 2 of them. 1 broke. Again, my friend broke it. But they played fantastic. Better than this fucking thing. I hereby endorse Dean 79s. Just don't get the Floyd version. Ha! Or replace the fucking tremolo with a... I'm yet to do it. I've got it saved. A drop-in replacement is a Goto GE1996T locking tremolo. $229 Australian. Love the Dean 79 Classic Vs. Fuck yeah. Alright. Enough of my fucking rambling. What else?